Oh yes, and yes, and thank goodness, yes, Sandy made it too. Good. So what I'm going to do is I share the step outs in the links to them in the chat, so that way if you need to flip back and forth, um, and I will also and I will send all of these out as well. Um, and let's see what order do I want to do it in, but I want to send you just because it's kind of we're not going to do these, but I'm going to send it so that way you have it and can see how things kind of transpired. It's kind of like I don't know. I like to go back to the source. So there's, you know, let me. I'll just share my screen so I can show as I'm doing it. All right. So here's Arukas. That is a Zentangle original tangle, and then and I don't know where I got Char Cat. It's Charlotte. I have to get her last name here. Abukas. Oh, Charlotte Carpentier, and I don't know where I got that from. I got it from somewhere because I wouldn't have made it up. And so this is Abukas, which is a tangleation of. And then I'm taking Barbara. I'm taking Sandy's naming of it because I think it's cute. Shamrukas, and so we'll steal that. And so I did a step out with the tangleation. Oh wait, let's see. Did I sound distant? Am I distant? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. As long as everything is okay, I'm just flipping back through the chat. Okay. There we go. All right. Awesome. And let me make this bigger. I don't know why these are different size. Well, I probably do. Changing my mind on when I do them. Oh, okay, Kazzy. Awesome. 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 So, and last but not least, um, there we go. Link to Barbara Langston, CZT, and her channel. This I think goes right to the Zentangle Shamrock tile. So that's her videos. If you want to watch that and subscribe there and all of that. And Barbara, I enjoyed listening to your video. I liked your style. It was very nice. Because I'm similar, just being conversational and talking through it. All right, and this is all of the stuff that's apparently on my screen here. Let me get back to where I'm lost now. There it is. There it is. Okay, and right, and actually, let's see. I want to make sure everybody is muted because I was getting some background noise, and I'm not finding. Oh no! Oh, Barbara, I'm just gonna have to mute you, and there we go. Okay. That way we minimize as much as possible. Uh, as many distractions. We're our own distraction, though. All right, so this starts off with an orb, and I'm going to also show Sandy's work, so that way you can see. It starts off with an orb wherever you want it. Now you can do multiples of these, so that will be you can size your orb depending, and then we're going to come off with well, Barbara called it a pedal. I'll copy that, like a pedal shape. But so you can. I did like how in Barbara's video she kind of did it as a heart. This is kind of like a heart, but it's more of a like a
Squish.
a squish. Yeah, like you put your finger down in the middle. You can do whatever shape that you want, but this I like this, so it's just like coming down. Oh yeah, and that's well, you want to call that an S shape? Yeah, sort of curved line. There we go. And so we put these on north, south, east, west. Then it's and Lavender, are you here? Hold your ears. It's an aura fest after this. So we get to practice auraing. So then after you have the petals down, then we're gonna aura the orb, and just in those sections, working behind the petals in halabow fashion. And then we aura the petals, and then we take turns. You alternate, so it's doing the orb and then the petals, and then the orb and the petals, and then this is what you get. All of this awesomeness. And thank you, Joe. That's so sweet. Glad I'm up there in the ranks. Okay, so here is Sandy's beautiful work. I'll put a link to her Instagram. So if you're on Instagram and you want to follow Sandy and Barbara, you're probably on there also. If you if it's something you can grab, I'll make sure to get all of these links when I send out information. So and you see, and Sandy did one in the center, and then had a bunch going around. Up to you how you want to do that. So, um, yeah, so then we just do free for all. And the one thing I didn't mention is you can work on whatever you want with whatever you want. So if you want to add color or just do black, white, shades of gray, that's up to you. You can follow me or you can follow mom as long as she's here, or a little bit of both. It's up to you. Oh, and I just had this thought. Why not? Okay. Since I'm working on a tan, sure, Luna. I don't know. Sandy will be the she's the she'll be the authority on that. All right, and we have a nice 5 pound corned beef from our favorite corned beef maker. Steve had to go out there yesterday. Well, now I'm debating. I'm going to do a combination. Okay, that's what
I'm noticing on Sandy's, she did a
yeah.
combination of 4-leaf and 3-leaf.
Yes, thank you for mentioning that because the shamrock is a 3 leaf. So if you want to do 3 or 4, that's up to you. If you goof up and want to do 5, that
We don't care.
just have fun.
Doesn't
Right.
really matter. That's my favorite new mantra, or whatever you
Yeah.
call it. It doesn't really matter.
Yes.
I found a green pen in my bag that
Oh.
it came with something. It's a jelly roll, and it's got like
Oh,
this. Can you see
yeah,
the
that's
little?
the silver shadow thing.
Okay, because it looks green at first, but then
And then it goes silver. And I
I'm going to
we
use it anyway.
good.
Yeah,
And I didn't look. Did we have anybody that was new to Zentangle?
there were some new names to me, but that doesn't mean anything.
Okay. I was just flipping back up, so sorry for my pausing. Okay. Um, all right.
Oh, Shelley K. Gaynor is new.
Oh, okay.
We
Well,
don't
welcome.
know to Zentangle or just to this. Whichever it is now, it's too late. You're hooked.
That's right. All right. And this is, this is one of those, like a lot of tangles, is very forgiving. Cause and you don't want to draw the big one, these initial ones necessarily too big. Although I don't know, experiment with it because we're going to be auraing it, so it's just going to grow from wherever you put it. Oh, and I started off with 4. Well, that's okay. I'll do some 3s behind. All right. So once you have those, then in this one, I mean, even though we're thinking, I think Halabow at the same time because I have to turn it every time. I'm really thinking, I'm picking a size or a distance. I mean, from the original orb to aura, and just kind of sticking. Oh, I take that back. Sticking with that, but I am keeping also in mind lining up the lines. And for those that might be new to Zentangle, to Zentangle, okay. The Halabow technique is the art of drawing behind. So I could do this curve line all as one. So I would draw it, lift up my pen, travel it over, put it down on the other side, and then continue on. But which helps to line up, you know, where we're working behind something. Oh, I know. See, you were so excited to get here. Oh, I need stuff to tangle on too.
Grab a paper plate.
Or a napkin.
Yes.
Melt on. Oh, I don't see her yet. Maybe tonight. And this one definitely going slow helps because that way you can just kind of, watch your pen and watch, what you're auraing. Although usually I like to be able to see fully because like right now my pen is at least at that first part was covering, but I don't want to move my tile too much. I'd rather have a continuous line and not see. Sometimes you just have to weigh your options. All right, and once you go once around, like I said, it's just a matter of alternating those and take it out as far as you want to. It's completely up to you. So I do recommend probably well, this one at least is easier to count than I was having a conversation with Rosita about paradox, and they said that's one that it's like whatever section you're doing it on, you almost have to um,
Finish.
finish, or the suggestion of stopping partway, in a line. Let's see. Tanglin says, does anyone actually draw from left to right so they can see the pen the whole time you're drawing a line?
Whatever
I
works for
try.
you.
Well, and really, no, because even if, because I'm going around, no, but it's like I try to because it, even though I mean, it's only a small um, interference. It's still it's like some days.
Sometimes doing a video like this, or uh, having a camera on you, sometimes for the other people to see, you have to change the way you normally would do it. But
Yeah,
otherwise, it's whatever's comfortable for you.
that's so true because sometimes like these like the curve lines. Well, and I somewhat uh, joke because like crescent moon or like this doing curves. If you want to have your hand planted and use the natural curve. So when I do ones like that, and even this time I'm going to go this way so I have a clear view. But it's not as comfortable to do the shape this way as it is to do it and using the natural curve. So it's a debate to see what you're doing or not see what you're doing. That is the question. I don't know. I might end up making this one whole thing.
I think the nurse is here.
Okay.
Dad actually
Oh,
got up and got to the door. I had it
well,
unlocked and opened a little bit, but
okay. Well, we'll let you go. Look at. She's almost done already.
yeah, I'm done. I quit.
Oh. So I'd say, and this is one where if you stop in between, at least you just kind of have to like check and see. Well, what is like in these corners? I'm like, because this one you can either count the lines or see what's on top. Like this, it's like okay, I need to do this because looking at this aura line, I'm like, well, I have this line sitting on top, but not here, so that means I have to finish this one.
Yeah, with paradox, like I say, I have to keep going around and just
Mm,
finish it because otherwise I'm lost.
yeah.
Well, he's busy talking. I will wait and make an appearance later.
Okay. I don't know. I might do this. One of the things that neat on Barbara's was doing one and then adding some flux shapes, and there are some other. Oh, that's what I forgot. Some other tangles. And where is? Oh, I can do this. I think I can anyway, or maybe not. Oh, there we go. Wait. Um, there were some other tangles and some that we've done fairly recently. I'm going to put this in the chat. So, uh, this is one of the things that I have intention on doing with my uh, website. Although, yeah, none of the ones that she did. Although the Lukey line, you can do that, but there's some tangles where you can make like a string of shamrocks, and I only have Lukey line on. Oh, and I'm not sure. Schrock, maybe you could, but you can accentuate this with other things. But what I put a link to, uh, when you go to my website and hover your mouse over Tangle categories, the list of them come up, and I have been working to get them so that way their pictures show up. You click on it and you get a link to either a post or information or the step out on the Tangle. So if you want some extra inspiration, to fill your space, um, there you
I
have
think
it.
I think Dad's giving her the grand tour.
Oh, okay. You'll
Or,
you'll wait till the grand tour is over?
or explanation about why you walk in the front door and you're in the dining room and kitchen. Well, that pen is kind of interesting. It dries up kind of a frosty green.
Okay, yeah, because it's supposed to, have that halo
It doesn't
outline effect,
like the
supposedly.
outline is no.
The outline, I
It's,
think, is
it
supposed to
all
be
looks silvery.
yeah. They don't work as great as some of the, other pens that I have seen.
Okay, well, I don't know. I think I'll
You can
leave
always if it's you can always pop back on if you go or
I'll leave this on,
there you go.
and
And
you
then
can
you can
take
always
a picture of it at the end if I don't come back.
okay.
I'll move it away from my pen scribblings over here.
Oh, okay.
Line it up nice.
Mm.
Then okay. All right.
There we go. There we
All
go.
right. I might be back. We'll see what
Okay.
happens.
Well, if
I
we
don't know
don't
how long this takes.
okay. You have to go so you can tell them what to do later.
You can shut off my camera too, can't you, at the end?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it'll do that. It'll just shut
You're
everything
good.
off. Yep.
You're good.
Okay. Hmm. And so the nurse must have drove fast because that's about depending on what you call it, about a half an hour, depending on where in Detroit. Let's see. Another round or gives me a lot of room here. Well, I think I'm gonna leave it there and then play with some more. Now for shading, actually let me do that. Because I'm going to I'll hit that, and if you're not there yet, that's okay. Um, I'm gonna use her new pencil, and whether you use graphite or or something like or a colored pencil, it could also not necessarily be a chalk pencil. Do I want to go down to the base? Let me be inspired. Let's see. No. Um, but see where these things converge, and you can see where I put the color. That's where I would put graphite. And what I'm doing is I'm putting it on the outside of. Well, let me do it on this one. That way you can see it better. Yeah, and then green tortillon, there you are. I'm actually going to bring it up into here. I didn't want to go too far, not knowing where everybody's at in the process. And sometimes I just want to jump ahead just because I get so excited. It's like, well, let's see this a little bit more finished off, and then I'll move on to other things, like adding some embellishments. Actually, I was going to do another couple at least, but I was thinking to do that in with the white jelly roll because I'm using a tan tile. Not that you can see. um, let's see. This is another one of those neat ones that you can just kind of get lost in, even if you just, even if you kept going as far as you could go, because just the act of the aura in and of itself is kind of uh, meditative. And I did like, in Barbara's video, you put some in that little dip area. That's always nice too. Oh, and because I'm using tan, then I'll have to add some white. But I'll do this first. Well, hi, Mel. We were just at the beginning. We're saying things that you could work on, and Mom said, "Oh no, I because I Inez had gotten on and forgot to grab something a tile to work on, and we joked said, well, if you have a paper plate handy, and then I went to look, and you weren't on yet, so glad you're here. Oh, see, look at how neat that looks. Even even without um adding some of the white touches, it looks neat. Makes it look shiny, extra shiny. Okay, play with the middle a little bit later because I feel like I want to do another one. Thank you, Sandy. At least that's what I'm thinking here. Well, to just see. Sometimes you just gotta play. Do a smaller. Ooh, I know. These ones will be 3. And they will definitely be hollowed behind the big one. Ooh, but how to get 3? North, south, east, west is easy. This is where the mantra, it just doesn't matter. All good. And now I'm thinking, yeah, I probably shouldn't have put the stuff on because now I'm using my fingernails on instead of putting my full fingers down because I don't want to accidentally rub some of that off anywhere else. And oh, well, that's an idea. All right, Tanglin, we'll see you. Now I have to think 4, yeah, 12. That's good. Thanks for that, Luna. It's funny. I on my I have a new to me phone. So as I was setting things up, actually on my previous phone, I had done this where I'm like, oh look it, I can have a clock face instead of the analog clock or the digital clock. It would be, I guess the other would be analog. And I'm like, I'm gonna do it because I don't want to. I think I have one clock that it's like, I don't want to lose that. I want to make sure that I always remember how to tell time from a proper clock. And that's the other reason why it's good to make sure to never lose that. So that way, when you're trying to size things up like this, I'm feeling like it needs one more time around. Working it off the page. Getting my all about practice in. Yeah. So let's see. I might as well add one here. I think I'm gonna. Oh, I'll probably end up adding four of these, I guess. And oh, we got plenty of time. Oh, that's good. You see, yeah, clock face in your mind when you're looking at the yeah. Need to make my orb just a smidge bigger because. So let's try that. So here's noon. Well, and then I have to draw it the same. Yeah, that you know what that does work. Or and if nothing else, it's just close, and that works. Okay, Anne. We'll see you later. Well, sometimes with these gel pens, if you don't have the right angle, they just don't want to. It doesn't want to behave. Oh, and look at what I did. Don't look at what I did. Alternate your things. I was so wrapped up in auraing metal parts, missed one. That's okay. I'd do that on purpose if you wanted to, but the stepping effect is kind of neat. Makes me think of Art Deco for some reason. I don't know why. Ah, like it. More, and then I think we'll have. Ooh, have some extra fun. Concentrate on this part here. Adding some extra embellishments. Oh, gee whiz. Second thought, don't watch what I'm doing. It will lead you down the wrong path. Just kidding. There's no such thing as a mistake in Zentangle. I think this is another one. Everybody, I can't wait to see what everybody's doing because chat is quiet. Not that you have to type anything, just to type something. It's just a sign of being in the zone. Yeah, I love that, Barbara. Yeah, if you can't fix it, feature it. Love it. We get a lot of features some days. I know, Kim. Yeah, it's like one of those. I'm like, just keep guilting me. I'm getting closer. Although, yeah, yeah, definitely. We'll add that to the list. We'll steal that one from Barbara. That's a good line. Um, so I keep thinking, wait, okay, let me focus. Okay, or alternating aura-ing things. That was the key to this one. Oh, but we'll see how soon I leave this board. Some of me is like, well, it's the only leverage I have with playing with the group that this is the board of, because there's some nonsense going on, which is part of why I'm like, oh, I don't want to be part of this. But then I'm like, well, who else is gonna fight for us musicians? And it's just a community orchestra. But you know what? Maybe I'll take a poll. Maybe here. Uh, how confusing would it be to either on one it would still be confusing on one on that second Tuesday, either change the time. It actually just have to change the time of the evening one. So I don't know if you um it keeps you wanting more, right, Alyssa? Oh, okay. It keeps us coming back. We don't. Well, not only you don't have a fix, I don't have the fix either, and it's just like, oh. Although, well, and because I'm the secretary, I can't just and it's we're still doing Zoom calls, so I can't even because I'm supposed to be taking the minutes. Although I could secretly record things. That's what I should do, and then I could tangle in the background and nobody would know. But yeah, so hey, if maybe I'll ask you all at some point, if you think it wouldn't mess things up to just change the time on that second Tuesday, because I could do it either earlier or later. So because and the meeting is supposed, I mean, it really should just be an hour. So, if I shifted it up, I would do it at say 5:30 p.m. my time, maybe, yeah, because that way I have time, or I would just have to jump right off, and I don't like having to jump right off into something else. So, yeah, I think about it a lot, Zelda, especially, and this is on the recording. I don't think anybody in my group will watch, especially when some of the conversations go the direction they go. Generally nice people, but sometimes. All right, let's see. We gotta have some orange in this, and yeah, it's just it. You know, whenever you're dealing with people, it's just interesting. I'm feeling some fancy flux, and ooh, and maybe in a combination of colors. That's is what I'm feeling at the moment. And I don't know where I want them coming up from because I have the corners kind of taken. Doesn't matter, does it? Just come off from wherever. Ooh, yes, and I can do this, and I like to have them crisscross. And for those that don't, we call this fancy fescue, um, which is it's just a big curved line, and then you have it come back on itself. Regular fescue looks like this, where it's just it's just a little ball at the end. Actually, I've seen them also, where it's like squiggly, you know. But this doing it this way, we just started calling it fancy fescue because it's kind of the beginning of several different tangles, but just making it more of a teardrop at the end. Um, okay, and thanks, Inez. Hmm. Or I can do it later because we're supposed to end at a certain. But sometimes it's I could say starting at 8:30 night, or it would really mess. I'm sure it would really mess things up. But just that evening one, we'll just switch that one to Wednesday night or something. That would mess you up because I know a lot of you take a lot of other things, and yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Jen. Although it's really funny, I did that Facebook poll for uh, St. Patty's Day tangles, and it's like I can't. I being that I started the poll, I should be able to go and see the results. And when I click, I have to click on something weird, and it's like I don't know. It's just odd the way they have it. But because yeah, it is a hard week without our Tangle family. Only getting to see be with each other once on that week. There we go. All right, I'll just pop in and out. I like that. And on Barbara's, she had where you could doing a little fescue thing or something on the insides of the petal shapes. Where there's nothing else going on. That's kind of neat. But hmm, I'm gonna do maybe a line dot, maybe a double line dot dot. Ooh, I'm gonna start something new. I don't know why that was just telling me. It was telling me to do it. So I kind of like it too. Maybe on where did again I have too many pets. These ones that are smaller, they'll just get one. should have been 2. That's all right. So neat. All right. Hmm. Oh, well, I have a different thought here. And what do we got? Ooh, what is this? 5, 7 or 8 minute warning, and then we shall open up. Well, everybody can open up their webcams at that moment. So at 5 minutes to the hour, have the great reveal. Now, oh, let's see. Is that? Yeah, that looks orange. And thank you, Enabler Sandy, for the suggestion on these pencils. They're a lot softer than the generals, but I'm getting used to it. And I do kind of like them. Like both. So I like both for different reasons. Yes, you should, Deb. Mm-hmm. You need to have your office set and yeah, and a home set for sure. Well, yeah, and they yeah, I think they are Tuesday. At least from what I have explored so far. I was playing with them also on this, which will be this is Mom's new Tangle that I was playing with, and I did these over the white again on a this is a what Bristol um, paper, not the Zentangle paper, but yeah, and it's just they are very vibrant. I haven't tried it on black. I just like tested it on black. I haven't really tried. But like all this, we must have options. That's what it's about. Shelly, they are. Let me put this. I don't know if you can see that one well. Somebody. Oh, this is typing. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. And I just got the 12, the set of 12, and you know, and they work good. Yeah, this one is Sandy's fault, Shelly, because we call it an enabler alert, because she got them and then showed on our Facebook group and how vibrant they are in black on the black tiles, and so then of course a lot of us then had to go and get blending these together. So And oh, there it is. All right. Oh, thank you. Yes. Alyssa put a link in. And if you go to, it will say, I have to look and see. I didn't compare the price, and I don't know how long. I don't know if it was a regular like sale price, but on my website, if you go to the enabler fulfillment center, which is my links to shops, I have my link to Dick Blick there, and they had them on sale. And like I said, I don't know how long the sale is, and a lot of times they'll have nice free shipping and that kind of thing. So all right, now I'm not sure what I want to do with these other guys. Hmm. Oh, but I do. Let's see. Well, I'll give this a whirl. Oh wait, let's do this first. Oh, and why not? Okay, Alyssa. What? You have other priorities? You know, what is up with them? How dare they? Forget how delicate these are the old um, Zentangle tiles. Up. Everything. All right. Oh, well, that's and then Deb said that if you had they schedule meetings at I guess at 05, so that way if it was back to back, but not like if it was like 05, then the next one you know goes for say a full hour, and then you'd have to start 5 after that. It's just like getting to class. You gotta um like I'm thinking like when I was in college, and you gotta have time to walk from place to place. All right. Well, mine is done as much as I'm going to do right now. I have a little bit of homework, but I'm pleased. So if you want to open up your webcam, I will let you know before I take. Actually, you know what I'll do? Um, I think I'll take one ahead, so that way I have Alyssa's there. And oops, and I need to. And everybody's getting set, and I have a feeling I'm going to have two. And Alyssa, I did get yours just now. I just have to save it. Um, let's do this. So that way you know. He's got it, and then I can cut and paste it with everybody else's. Okay. Let's see. We've got. That looks like. Wow, two nice pages. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Sandy's got the. That is so cool. All right. This is everyone. Things are shifting. All right. Hold them steady. All right, I got both. Yay! All right, let me save this real quick. AM2 and yay! Let's see. Let's see. Oh, and Helen, let me make sure if I got yours. Two, paste, save. Funny how we have to talk our way through these things. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, and we have Lindsay here. Let's see if I got yours already. Oh, Lindsay got yours, and apparently I don't know my alphabet. Oh, Helen, hold yours up. Let's see. Shelly, I'm not sure. Does anyone else want to hold them up really quick? And whoops, I lost you, Helen. Oh, and Mel. And Jacqueline, yeah, I got yours. Oh wait. Okay.
I'm
Got it.
paused on your end.
What's that?
I'm paused on your end.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, there's Helen again. What is this one? 4. Oh. Oh, Shuli, nice. Helly, can you bring yours up one more time? I'll get yours in Shulamite.
Yeah, it's on pause.
Oh, I don't. That's really weird. I don't know what pause. Huh. That is odd.
No big deal.
Okay, we can always email it. All right, Shuli got
There.
that. Oh wait, nope. There you are again. All right. Nope. And then it's gone.
I keep hearing a little bing and then it goes to pause.
Oh, that's odd. All right, hold on. Okay, I gotta get Frigati's on here. All right, now I got him. All right. All right, so then let me share my screen. Okay. And anyone that if your face ends up on there, know that I will cut. I'm only cutting and pasting these. And okay. Oh, now you're back, Helen. Oh, and then she's gone again. It's just hiding. All right, and Cassie, I got yours now too. Two. All right. That's so funny. And yeah, and Pragati, I got yours. All right, now let me save this one, and then let me share my screen. And we'll all turn off all our webcams. I'm sorry, I can turn off mom's. And that way, got mine. Turn off. Oh, hold on. Oh, she was. Okay, I got it, Helen. And let's see, was I sharing my? No, I wasn't sharing my screen yet. My thing is just off. Okay. Oh no, yep. I think this is the most takes I've gotten. All right, and yeah, I'm Pragati. I got yours, and let me. Okay. All right. Yeah. So if you want to turn off your webcam too, it'll make it all bigger for everyone's. I'm sharing my. Yes.
Oh, Heather, that's not the whole one.
Oh no, I got it on a different one.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So we can see Helen's and um. Okay, so that was 7. Let's see. Here's okay. That one I didn't have. Oh, it's in there. There we have Cassie's. So I will cut that and paste that. So nice. And yeah. So here, yeah, it's almost the whole thing. Pragati. But what a neat idea just to take it and
Thank
continue.
you. That looks good. Thank you.
Yeah. And continue it and continue that aura. How fun. And, and Shuley did a combination with all. Oh, how neat is that? And Mel, look at how much you got done so quick. All right, that was 5. Okay, here's 4. Let's see who's on this. And I had to get this one with Sandy, with you there, with your flag. That's going in there for sure. Oh, and nice job, Cassie and Shelly. Oh, and who's this? Oh, and Leah. Nice. Number 1. Okay, 3. Okay, here we go. And Sandy's, yours is cosmic. Awesome. And I'm trying to remember. It was Shelly said new. Look at how nice. I don't remember if I saw anybody else that said that they were new to Zentangle. Super nice. And Rosemary. Oh, well, you know what? Steph and Rosemary, you guys were channeling each other. Well, and Shelly too, and filling in some of those. How neat. Oh, yeah. So cool. And Rosemary always looks like, those like water droplets. They're just so juicy. Yeah, and I like the little rainbow in there too. And so here, it looks like a tree. Like a shamrock on a shamrock on shamrock. Neat, neat, neat. Ugh, such fine work. Oh, and ODD. I love it. Oh, these are so neat. Yeah, and adding the stems. See, I said a tree, but adding the stems. What a neat, yeah. That's a good idea. Didn't do that on any of mine. Love it. All right. While this one says 2, it's number 1 because, oops, and this one I need to bring that up. That way we can see Alyssa's. Oh, and I like to look at the big print humps in the back. Nice. Oh, and Deb's just makes me think of Christmas. Wait, oh wait, I have to go back and look at Tammy's. Oh wait, is she on the bottom here? Look at how neat these are. Back and look and see what that, and see what Shuley was talking about. Yeah, Cassie, it's just amazing. How much fun. And Linda turned it into a reticula. Love that. Oh, such neat ideas for tonight. Neat, Joe. And wait, now, Karen, were you working on something that was half black and white? Or did you quickly paint that in there? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Like Lindsay's, having them just spread out like that, and then you can fill in with whatever. Oh, and Felicity put little orbs, in some of them. So you guys were all on that. You guys all made your own memo. Oh, you painted it black. Okay, that's a neat look, though. Are you doing just the one side? That looks neat. These were
Are you
fantastic.
talking to me?
No. I'm sorry, to Karen Maxey, because she has half of it painted black. Oh, and the gray on the other half. So neat. How fun. Well, thank you, Barbara, and thank you, Sandy, for showing your work that introduced us to Barbara. And Barbara, thanks for letting us play with your tangleation of this.
Thank you. This has been so much fun to watch all these.
Awesome. And to see where your tangleation takes people. It's how neat. And everybody's different take. Yeah, because we just kind of, it's a free for all after just showing, the tangle, at least, enjoy seeing where everybody goes with it. Then we get ideas because in the evening session, then it's like, well, now what will we do? Which shall I try? So many. And then I'm looking, oh, whose is that one? Oh, that one's mine. Oh, that's neat. Very cool. And then Inez, I love that. Um, he like started new petals throughout. That seemed like there was a Thomas Padros tangle, and I don't remember what the name of it was, where he kind of it wasn't like this, but it was that where starting shape. I feel like it was more in a box or something. Well, thanks, Linda. This was too much fun, if that's even possible. And actually, didn't make the thing that stuck out to me with Deb's was the red and green in the middle, and but you patterned inside those lines too. How fun! Mm, so neat, definitely. Oh, is it orange? It looks so red here on the screen, but we'll see it on the Facebook group. Oh, so neat. All right. Well, let's see. And let's see. So those that I'm so used to somebody else putting in my stuff. If you are not on our Facebook group, I'll put in my email and send you an invite from there. But if you're not on that and you're not posting it, pop me an email with your finished product, because that way when I do the recap and send it out, then we'll see a nice clear picture, and that way if you're not finished too, nice clear picture of it. And all right, Inez, we'll see you. Yeah, this was great. Thanks for the suggestion, Sandy. That's right. Maybe she might have had to go take care of Mom. Oh, this was great. This was great. And this wraps up our 7 days to St. Patty's Day, because it'll be technically tomorrow's daily tangle. Because I'll post the quickie night. So much fun. And so here, I thought I saw your name pop up. Maybe not. Saw something pop up quick, and I heard a little something. So, here. Oh yeah, Cruise. That was a neat one. I have to that, and then when I tried this Lucky line, I want to say Lucky line because it just has a K. Yeah, a lot of fun tangles. I was trying to find new ones, and oh yeah, Cruise was yeah. Well, no, you can't see my stuff because I don't have my thing up. Yeah, that one turned out a lot neater than I thought. Even the crazy one turned out neat. So, all right, so much fun. All right, well, I'm gonna say goodbye to the recording.